Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the very hard guild quest should be dropping fairly soon, or like literally just dropped. We're going to be going over what are the best characters that you can build or use for the very hard ranged ARRANCAR and ranged Captain Week. So if you guys enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you have a weird and wacky team that somehow beat it, comment it down below. I'd be curious to know what you did. Now, I do know you're going to have to probably either have some of the best new characters in the game, or some max transcended side characters that are going to be normal attack damage based, most likely. But without further ado, let's hop on in. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, that'll be greatly appreciated. I wonder if it says a little thing down below. It sometimes like highlights the thing apparently now. If I say, guys, subscribe, it's kind of weird. AI technology, crazy. But let's go to the album and we'll just quickly go through some of the characters that I think could be really, really good. And as you can see, this is going to be the ranged ARRANCAR week, which honestly doesn't look too bad. Unless you're missing like some of the key characters. So in my opinion, I think the best lead is going to be either the 7th anniversary Ichigo, or if you have a really good Aizen, I think the Aizen Agony could be really good. His damage is insane. I think he's a better side character because Ichigo has the booster, he has the status ailment immunity you can share to all your teammates. And do note that the floor is going to have burning, I do believe. Alright, it is burning on the ground, so do keep that in mind. You're going to want enemies that, or characters that have burn resistance, or maybe if you use Ichigo, you can just literally stand in the burning pools and give your entire team immunity. That would be probably the better way, so that way you don't lack DPS when, you know, your characters are running around. You don't want to give them fire resistance if they don't already have it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I ended up actually forgetting about the Rukia that should be dropping later tonight. She is going to be a very good main character, which you can see right here. Sorry if it's a bit blurry, the image isn't that great, but she is a ranged ARRANCAR killer. You do have to remember that her SA2 won't do any damage. It'll only proc 1 damage because it is a melee attack, which is incredibly dumb. Caleb, please fix all these characters with these terrible SA2s or boosters and whatnot. But she has a freeze duration, which I don't understand why they would drop this with freeze duration when they're dropping it with fire on the goddarn ground. Caleb, what is wrong with you? So I'm definitely gonna have to give either Ichigo as a side, so that way I can try to stay immune if I do end up pulling her. You never know. I'll have to see how it goes, or maybe I just won't even use her because 7th anniversary Ichigo clears really fast. Either way, she has really good range. She has a healing SA2, but since it won't do any damage, I don't believe it'll matter. She has damage inflicted at full stamina. She has frenzy +2, damage to frozen enemies because she has freeze on all of her attacks except for her SA2. She has sharpshooter, status ailment, spiritual pressure boost +80%. She also has rampage, and she also has a increased status ailment chance against technique attribute enemies. Oh my goodness, thank God. I love increased status element chance. It's so nice. And then she also has team party power attribute strong attack recharge -20%. So she gets her strong attacks back 20% faster. Also, I can't scroll down anymore. Yeah, I can't do it, so you can't see it, but that's right here. So it's not really that useful, but she's not meant for a guild quest. That's why. She's just meant to be a really good character, and that's what exactly what she is. So, you know, it is what it is. I wish they would fix the SA2, but they probably didn't even have guild quests in mind, so that's why they made it like that. But yeah, so I think those would be the best 2 mains. Now, as for some side characters, I definitely think the Azashiro could do well. The Bruno, if you have dupes on him, obviously. Lunar Ruki is an exceptional booster as well if you don't have Aizen. She has freeze resistance, so either you're going to bring Ichigo and stay into the puddles, or you are going to give her fire resistance so that way she doesn't burn to death. I don't think you want a burnt side character to death. It doesn't sound that fun. Then we have the Noitora, who was literally made for this guild quest. I can't wait till he has freeze resistance. And he does. Okay, I love you, Caleb. I love that you did that. So, you know, you're going to have to give him fire resistance. But he is literally made for this because of all his killer and whatnot. So he could be pretty good in it. Obviously, I might have to try him out because I do have him. Kind of curious how he would do at only 1 out of 5. If you have him really duped out, he could definitely do really, really well. Just because 5-5ing a character means that they are probably going to absolutely cook. Alright, and then after looking at all those characters, like, there's not that many other characters. I thought there would be way more. But Donk Noji looks okay. This Nemu looks like a decent booster if you don't have any of the other ones. Like, you can try him. Try her. She does have the enhancer, so you know it'll last a bit longer. But there actually is not as many characters as I thought there were when I went over this. Ginjo, if you have him duped out, he has a really high NAD soul trait, so you know you could try him, see how he does do. Nothing insane. You know, you obviously are going to have incredibly built out characters, but yeah, I'm not seeing realistically anyone else besides, you know, Ichigo, Aizen, Noitora. Yumichiko's could be decent if you don't afflict status elements. Rukia, not Basby. Not bad, but Bruno, they have like the exact same face. So Bruno, he could be pretty good. And then I saw Atsushiro, he has complete status immunity. I did not even know that. So, you know, he could be pretty good. He has a decent kit overall. Just a bit outdated, you know, only a frenzy +1. No increased status element chance, so you're probably not going to proc it very well. And then he has dodge twice for some reason, but, you know, maybe he'll dodge and he won't get one shot. You know, you never know. You never know. So I think he could be a decent side character. And realistically, that's all I have seen like this entire time trying to go through these characters. So maybe there's some resurrectable characters that are just usable, but I just never used. Like, I've been looking at them and I just don't really see much. So those are probably the best picks that I could really offer. So let's just go to the captain range week. Alright, and as you can see, you can kind of see a few characters that already piqued my interest. Mainly going with the Bambietta, the Okiora, the Agunda Estapa, whatever this one was, and then 6th anniversary Aizen, I think could be an exceptional team. And then you also have characters like Uryu. He's not going to be the best, but if you have him duped out, he should do pretty good damage. He has pretty good crouch control with his vortex, his SA2. Not sure if it's the best one, but it still is a pretty good vortex. And then you also do end up having this Gin, which he is a NAD character, really good. He also is a premium character. Unfortunately, it's poison, and he has paralysis. No, you want paralysis resistance. I still had the burn on my mind. So paralysis is on the ground. So him and 6th anniversary Aizen are both completely immune to it. He has 40 +1, and then increased range damage. So, you know, 30% more damage in Guild Quest. Yeah, I think he would unironically probably be like the best side for it in terms of like NAD. If you have him duped out, at least I think he could be really, really good. The best main would either be 6th anniversary Aizen or Bambietta. The Gunda Estapa one, whatever you want to call him. Oh, it's the Lanza del Bago. That one, I guess. I don't know. It sounds the same. He does have a debuff mechanic, and then he has paralysis resistance on him, so that's really nice. He has weakening in all of his heals besides his SA2, which counts as a melee, which I believe. I'm pretty sure it's a melee since it's a boost, or it's a shield, but it should be fine. I don't think he is a nag character, so it's not that big of a deal. He also increases range damage plus 10%, increases range damage in Guild Quest. He has a multi-barrier, so that's really nice at keeping you at full stamina, so you don't get one shot. And then more increased killer effect in Guild Quest, so he could be really, really good. So those are two NAD characters you could use, and then Bambi or Aizen is your main. You could also use Uryu as a side, or potentially even this Orihime. I remember some people saying Orihime isn't that bad. Damage taken. She does have a shield. Is that multi-barrier? It is a multi-barrier, not too bad. She does have, it's weakening, so you're going to have to give her something else. She's okay. She's not terrible, but you could definitely use her if you have her duped out. She is a resurrectable character, so she's been here for quite some time. And then I think, unironically, that's about it. Besides, no, you can't. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the Rukia and the old one, and the other part. I'll have to add that in. But yeah, I think that's unironically about it. Maybe some of these characters can do well, but I doubt it. I don't think resurrectable characters are like all that, especially in this very hard Guild Quest. But hey, you never know. You never know. I did beat the 1 week with the renewed, or the resurrectable Aizen. The power one, I believe, the floor 20 Aizen. So that's realistically about it for this. Nothing to say. Just give Bambietta paralysis resistance. Oh, she already has it. I thought she had burn resistance, so I was wrong. So yeah, she would probably be the best main, or 6th anniversary Aizen. And then you can just bring, you know, 2 of the NAD characters, to be honest. So you bring Bambi, and then Aizen to the side, and then one of these 2 NAD characters, the Okiora or Gin, or even Uryu if you only have him. Doesn't matter too much. And then Orihime is kind of like our last choice, to be honest. I do have the Okiora and the Aizen 5/5, so no, he's 4/5, but still really duped out. Alright, so I did a terrible outro, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys end up beating the very hard Guild Quest. Best of luck to you. If you have some more weird teams that you somehow beat it with, comment down below. Comment down below your dupe levels. I would love to see it. Kind of curious what y'all can beat it with, or maybe you just can't beat it at all. Don't be discouraged, by the way. It's kind of like an end game thing. Even I can't beat all of them. Some weeks I'm just like, dang, I need like one more dupe, and I would probably be able to beat it like with a breeze. But oh well, I'll eventually pull the characters. It's not that big of a deal. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. And see you guys in my summons later tonight. Peace out.